What is going on, everyone? It is Tal, and I'm bringing you week 3 of CNL season 9. Last week was kind of insane. Magirna going off and getting 6 kills. Right now sits number 2 in the kill leaderboard, just behind Faramosa, who has 7. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this week, and we go and face off against our good buddy Byron, known him for a really long time, and got a pretty scary team. Megalopony, Zapdos, and Darkrai, just all really solid mons. Also, his Uber is Giratina origin form. Has some scary Terra Captains. The trio has that Arena Trap ability, which is really threatening into mons on our team, like Magirna and like the Jolteon and the Clodsire. Cradilly actually has been a really big problem in prep because of it could be like Terra Poison or Terra Steel and kind of just wall Alola Mola if it wants to Toxic or Flip Turn on it via its Storm Drain ability. Avalugg is also pretty scary because of threats like the Rillaboom and the Urshifu and the Snorlax. They can kind of just wall all of them. Scizor and Tapu Fini also could be offensive or defensive into this matchup, and I actually did see Rapidash in some mocks. It's not bad into our team. Hits everything but Snorlax and like Moltres pretty hard, as well as like Latios. So going into this week, there was one mon I knew that I had to bring no matter what in a set that basically was just perfect, and that is going to be a Choice Specs Magirna. I was looking at this team. Originally, I wanted to do some setup, but he kind of could just ignore the setup, go into some of his other mons, and just kind of stall it out. Could haze or whatnot, or roar, could also trap me. So we are a super specially attack investment set. We have a lot of HP. We can survive a good, if he's Sash or AV on the Dugtrio, we can survive an Earthquake if he wants to lock us in. But Floor Cannon is kind of free. May just leave this and click Floor Cannon. If he doesn't bring the Dugtrio, I also have Volt Switch and could just spam that. Aura Sphere is if he wants to go like into his Darkrai or into a Terra Steel on the Cradilly, and Psychic is literally just for that Weezing, or if he wants to go Terra Poison on the Cradilly, which I also think is an option. Didn't really click it much, but clicked it every now and then. So a lot of speed here. I believe we outspeed a no speed investment Zapdos, so we could just click Floor Cannon. Next mon is going to be our Jolteon. A little bit of a different set this week. More standard, actually, though. Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Alluring Voice, and Shadow Ball. We are Terra Ghost this week, not only for the Giratina and for some of these other threats, but for that Dugtrio's Arena Trap ability. We don't need to be scared of it. I'm fearing it a little bit. Yeah, Shadow Ball just kind of clicks against this team. Also, Electro moves just kind of click. A lot of speed, enough speed to outspeed a max speed Darkrai. Life Orb, we're timid, and got that Volt Absorb ability so that he cannot really hit us too much with the Zapdos. Alola Mola coming in next. We can actually take some hits from that Zapdos with its Electro-type attacks and go and click a Mirror Coat. Mirror Coat's going to be kind of our fancy tech this week, so I can click that into a Darkrai or to the Zapdos, Fini, Cradilly if wants to do it, even the, not the Darkrai, excuse me, but the Giratina. So rest into HP and defense, Wish Toxic, Baton Pass instead of Flip Turn because of the Storm Drain on the Cradilly. Clodsire coming in next, and with a fun item, we're going Shed Shell, say that 3 times fast, specifically for the Dugtrio so that we don't really have to fear it, so we can get a Curse off, hit some mons, super specially defensive for the Zapdos. This is a big Zapdos answer, but then can start cursing up and beat mons like the Darkrai and the Fini. We're Water Absorb because of the Fini. Fini can't touch us at all. The biggest threat into this is the Giratina. It can kind of click against us a little bit, but we're also not unaware, which helps against the Draco Meteor. Urshifu Single Strike is going to be next. We are going to be running Protective Pads because of that Zapdos. A lot of his threats just have abilities that are really good into us, so we kind of just have to lock it down. Wicked Blow, Close Combat, U-Turn, and Poison Jab. Poison Jab for a switch in on that Fini. Wicked Blow for the Giratina. Close Combat for basically everything else, and then U-Turn just to get Pivot off. We are max attack Adamant, and then a good amount of HP and a little bit of speed. I believe we... what do we outspeed? We outspeed something that's at like a little bit of speed. But yeah, Final Mon's going to be a specially defensive Moltres, super specially defensive to take on Mons like the Feeny, like the Cradilly, like the Giratina. Bruce, Flamethrower, U-Turn, and Toxic. A lot of Toxic, and he is running Feeny. However, I'm not really scared of that too much. A lot of time I was seeing that he, because of Static, wasn't running Misty Surge and Mox. But yeah, that's going to be the team for this week. Pretty excited. Pretty bulky, not going to lie. So kind of pretty bulky, setting up big hits, so just kind of pivoting around and then set up big hits from the Magearna or from that Urshifu or Jolteon. So that's going to be the team, and let's just jump straight into the video. See you there. All right, we're in the battle right now. I think I said we're going to jump into the video, but I meant jump into the battle. But brings about what I'm expecting. Does bring the Weezing, doesn't bring the Giratina. What else is he missing here? Does bring the Dutrio. No Cradilly is really nice. He has no steel types, which is pretty good. I mean, I do like Magearna. I don't think I'm gonna lead it. What do I want to lead? I think Jolteon's just a safe lead. Yeah, Jolteon's always a safe lead. He goes Zapdos. I will go Jolteon, and I will click Volt Switch. And that does 41%, so I'd like to calc that. And he has Terra Fairy on the Dugtrio, which makes sense. He's probably Sash. So Zapdos. Volt Switch did 41. That's just looking like max HP. We will go into our Clodsire, and he's probably going to click U-Turn. He is. I assume he's going to go Dugtrio here. I would assume the Dugtrio comes out. Because he thinks he could just Earthquake me. In which I will switch into a Alola. So, yeah, Zapdos is just really defensive. There's the Dugtrio. He's going to Earthquake here. I also think that he has, yeah, he may be really confused right now. Which is fine. Do I want to Wish? Kind of just want a Baton Pass. Yeah, he's gonna go into Feeny. He does have the Misty Surge, so that's good to know. I mean, I could just click Flare Cannon. I think I will just go Jolteon and click the Shadow Ball, because I think he's just gonna go back into Dugtrio. Yeah, I don't think you stay in here. I think that you switch into Dugtrio, thinking. And me not have Terra'd yet. So if I get this play right, it's really, 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 really good for us. If I get it wrong, he could do some really big damage into us, and I have to kind of pivot around. I just really think that the Trio is going to come out here because the electric move is so obvious. Just the Volt Switch and get pivot, and then if he's Sash, then even if I Terra, I can't get out of there, and he can like Earthquake or Sucker Punch or something, and it's pretty bad for me. So the whole point of the Terra Ghost is to make sure that we can switch out when we're comfortable. Shed Shell as well. So like we have pivots on everything except for Magearna. Magearna against a regular Dugtrio, but every mon has the pivot. There's the Darkrai. Okay, not what I expected in that situation. I mean, Magearna's like such a fine switch, but I do think he may Hypnosis. I'm a little worried. I think I want to go into Urshifu and click U-Turn, because you're not going to focus. You're going to like Dark Pulse here or something. Even if you Shadow Ball, it's fine. Don't really want to go to Magearna and then him go straight into the Dugtrio. Well, if he does go Dugtrio here, then I'm also kind of, it's not a great situation. Magearna would be better. This is tough, because if he just does go Dugtrio here, I mean, I could just Volt Switch. Or I could Alluring Voice. How much does Alluring Voice do? Wait. Jolteon into Darkrai. So Shadow Ball did 29%. Oh, I'm Terra Ghost. So that maybe a bit. I think we should kill with Alluring Voice. Yep, we do. Okay. Jolteon, our MVP. Jolteon picking up the first kill. Yeah, I mean, good thing Byron took his time at that. I may have taken a while, or I may have made a mistake. He didn't switch out, though, so even if we did go into Urshifu, it probably would have been fine. I just clicked U-turn. So what do I think he's going to do here? I mean, I would assume the Dugtrio comes out and clicks Sucker Punch. That's what I'd assume, and, like, is that okay? I guess it's fine. If he doesn't go Dugtrio here, I feel pretty good. Darkrai really wasn't a threat. Like, I never was afraid of Darkrai. There's the Dugtrio. Oh, wait, he can't Sucker Punch. I could just switch out. Yeah, I'm just going to switch into Aloe. I forgot the whole reason out of Terra Ghost. Stone Edge predicting us to go into our Moltres. And we will just Baton Pass out. He may think, I could Wish. Wish Baton Pass. Yeah, I'm going to Wish. It's going to Earthquake. I'm going to get a Wish off. And we're going to Baton Pass. He's going to go into Zapdos. I will have Jolteon, and from here, I will just click the Shadow Ball. Because even if he goes like Lopunny, it's fine. We have our Aloe. So Jolteon is going to be just a huge part of this game. 50, Hurricane's going to probably come out. He's going to go for Roost, okay. Should be Boots, though. I will just... I'm a little bit scared of the Hurricane. U-turn, okay. I would assume... There's the Lopunny. Okay. I mean, Lopunny every time I should just go Aloe. Like, Aloe, just, he can U-turn, he can do whatever he wants. Fake out, fine. We will Wish. He goes for a turn, this 33. And, yeah, I feel comfortable Baton Passing. Even if he wants to CC... Actually, I kind of like the idea of going Moltres here. If he returns... CC could kill me. Well, let's see, like, how much. So, a little Mola into Lopunny. Return is doing how much? Oh, not Retaliate. Return... 29 to 34, so close combat could kill. I think I do want a Baton Pass, though, because getting Jolteon back up the full would be really nice. Close combat. Ah! I may have just thrown. Okay. That's fine. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. That really sucks, actually. Because that was kind of one of our answers into the Zapdos. So, I think he's going to, like, U-turn or pivot out here. I think I'm just going to U-turn. I think he's just going to go into his... that's, like, the highest roll he could have gotten, actually. Which is why I felt pretty comfortable doing it. I think, honestly... I mean, CLOD looks pretty good. Wait, CLOD looks really good. Wait, what can he do to CLOD if it starts getting curses up? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, let's go CLOD. You know? Aloe's gone. I wouldn't have gone Aloe here. I probably would have gone Jolteon. If we did have... I guess I could have gone Jolteon. I kind of like the idea of... Oh, Nature's Madness. Interesting. We are going to get the curse. I'm going to click recover. I don't think you have, like, psychic. And I don't think Dugtrio's really doing that. You have to be Sash. Oh, I think there's the wheezing. He may try to burn us. Psychic's actually free into his team. What would he try to do here? Burn? He may try to burn. Well, he can't burn. Maybe like a Fire Blast? What can he do? Even if he burns, though, like, curses... Oh, he has Haze. Okay. Wasn't sure if he had Haze. I'm sorry about if stuff's popping up. May have to edit this out. Ah! There we go. Okay. May have seen a moose or something. I feel pretty comfortable going Magirna. And he goes Zapdos. Okay. What do I want to do here? I think you may just U-turn. I'm just going to Floor Cannon. He's going to Roost. Okay. We may lose Magirna here to the Dugtrio, though, which kind of sucks. Yeah, there's the Dugtrio. We are going to Floor Cannon. He's going to Earthquake. Not going to kill us. Oh my god, 1 HP. Going to take him down to his Sash. Wow. Dugtrio's going to pick us off. But we can go into Jolteon and click Alluring Voice. Jolteon, I mean, Moltres kind of walls this Lopunny. He shouldn't have any healing. Alluring Voice is always the play. Love Byron. He hasn't popped up in the chat, but he said he was gonna pog out for double chat jail. Thought about it, but yeah, Specs just looked better into the matchup. Yeah, I have to go for Alluring Voice here. I just really... I'm pretty mad at myself. I mean, it was a really high roll, which kind of sucks. There's the Wheezing. Neutralizing Gas. Will Alluring Voice. We will just Volt Switch. Like, we have no reason to not Volt Switch. Because even if you want to go Dugtrio, like, it's fine. Stone Edge, Earthquake. I would assume it's Sucker Punch. 54, wow. Could... Don't... I think you're just physical. We're gonna go Moltres. Fire Blast doesn't hit. It really wouldn't have mattered. I feel okay just Flamethrowing because I think you may just expect the U-turn. And Moltres picking up a kill. The debut of Moltres picks up a kill, so some work from everybody. He does go into his Dugtrio. I mean, he's probably just going to Stone Edge. I mean, do I really need Urshifu? I really don't need Urshifu. And he's going to anticipate the... Here's how this play is going to go. He's going to anticipate the Sucker Punch, and he's going to switch into Tapu Fini. I'm going to Poison Jab. Let's go! What a call! What a call! Just going to go into Clodsire here. I mean... That's the call I had to make. Goes for Moonblast. I will just go... I mean, what does he do here? Kind of want to Earthquake. I like... Kind of a weird situation. He goes to Dugtrio. Okay, Dugtrio's down. Clodsire kill, let's go! Clodsire picking up a kill. God, so, like, everyone's picking up a kill here. Clodsire, God, that did so much damage. I mean, I don't really need Urshifu anymore. I think I kind of need the burn. I kind of need Clodsire. Clodsire completely walls that. He goes for the return, doesn't kill. I think I will just switch in the Moltres. He does go Fini. Okay. Fini. Maybe a little bit of a switchery back and forth. Goes for the Surf, heals us up. Very nice. Gonna go for that Gunk Shot. Nature's Madness is gonna hit. Clodsire, another kill. My goat. My goat, Clodsire. My goat. Don't really want to take any other damage. He could just... It's not over. He's saying GG's. This is definitely not over. I am gonna go into Urshifu. Return. Oh, he didn't fake out. Okay. We'll go CLOD. Gunk Shot. Return. Is it gonna kill? We're not gonna get the poison. To preserve differential, I'm gonna go Moltres. Return. 55. Oh my god, oh my god, we threw it! Oh my god, did we throw? Oh my god, I threw. Oh my god, idiot. Oh, I'm faster. Why am I faster? Why am I faster? You're adamant. Oh, you're adamant. Oh my god. Yo, if he was Jolly, I threw... Oh, he thinks I was Scarf. I wasn't Scarf. I think I was actually gonna be Scarf at first, but then I decided against it. But yeah, GG to Byron. I don't know. That freaked me out at the end because I guess he was adamant, and that changed everything. If he's adamant that I don't think the Aloe roll really mattered, but yeah, I kind of bluffed the Scarf. So we're gonna get the 2-0 victory. Jolteon and Clodsire, some MVPs there. Moltres also coming up big. So yeah, definitely an interesting battle. But yeah, that's gonna be all. See y'all in the next week. 2-1 +5. Let's go.